What's up, you guys? It's Erin. It is time for another empties video. It's been almost 2 months. I'm actually doing this a little bit early because my empties bin was overflowing. So we're going to talk about the products I went through in December and most of February. Before we get into it, if you're new here, my name is Erin and I'm a nurse. I live in the Midwest and I love to make videos all about beauty content and makeup, skincare, hair care, and I love to talk about my empties. So if that's something you're into, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little post notification bell, like this video if you're enjoying it, and keep watching for some more empties. Alright, we have a whole full bucket of stuff to talk about here. I don't know how I went through this many products. February is not even over yet. I'm filming this a little early. It's only the 24th of February, but my empties bin was overflowing and I just needed to film this video so I could recycle some of this stuff and start anew. I think a lot of my skincare and hair care was just running really low this month, so I ended up going through a lot of products and a lot of them are really good, so I can't wait to talk to you about them. Let's start with some hair care. I used up a hairspray. This is the Sebastian Shaper Plus hairspray, the extra hold. I don't know, I literally had this forever. I only use hairspray really when I curl my hair. I don't really use it any other time, and I don't use it a lot because I don't like my hair to feel crunchy. So I really liked this. I think I probably got it at TJ Maxx like ages ago, and it's finally out. And now I'm using the Amica, like the medium hold hairspray, and I'm really enjoying that. So I'm not going to repurchase right now, but I did really enjoy it. It's definitely a light hold if that's something you like. I also used up the Amica Reset Exfoliating Jelly Shampoo. This was nice, but not necessarily a necessity in my routine. It's like a gritty kind of exfoliating shampoo. I was a little confused about how to use it, but I think you use it as a shampoo to kind of just cleanse out your hair and use it as like a clarifying treatment. At least that's what I used it for, and I really enjoyed it. But there are Amica products, like extra shampoo and conditioner treatments, that I like better than this one. I would not get it again, but I did like it. They did send this one to me, I'm pretty sure. I have no clue where the top to this one went, but this is one of my holy grails, the Bumble powder. I have no clue if I'm saying that right, but it's their powder dry shampoo. I love this. Will always repurchase. I need to get it, but I'm using up a couple other powder dry shampoos right now. I love powder dry shampoo if you have really thin, oily hair like me. This just absorbs more oil than aerosol ever could. I like to use a powder with an aerosol, but this one is just, it does give a white cast, so beware of that, but I don't have blonde hair and it still works for me. Put some at your roots, let it sit, mash it into your hair, and it gives volume as well as soaks up the oil, and it lasts. Like if you put it in, if I put it in today and then woke up tomorrow, my hair wouldn't be oily again like it can be with some dry shampoo. The like lasting power of this is really, really good. I will forever repurchase. Used up 2 shampoo and conditioner minis. This is the Perfect Smooth Conditioner and Shampoo from Nature Lab Tokyo. I think I got this in some sort of subscription box, maybe the Allure box. This was just okay. I always, unless a sample is amazing, I never really have strong opinions on it, but I used it up. It was fine for a trip. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was fine. I also used up the Day Cactus Flower Leave-In Conditioner. This is a newer brand to Ulta, and this was sent to me through the Octoly app. I really, really enjoyed this. It's really, really nice, and as a leave-in conditioner, it helped me brush through my hair really easily. And this also contains heat protectant up to 450 degrees, so that's really nice. The main thing I loved about this though is the smell. It just smells like a tropical, delicious paradise. I would absolutely like to try more of their products and would repurchase this in the future. I'm just going through some of my other leave-in conditioners right now, but the formula and smell of this is just really, really good. Another leave-in conditioner that I was not as crazy about is the Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. This, I felt like it's really, really thin, and I had to use a lot of it to spread it through my hair as a leave-in conditioner, and then my hair was still really, really rough to brush through, and I felt like it didn't really smooth my hair or detangle it at all. And it kind of felt dry still, so I would not repurchase this one. It was just, I got through it, but it was just okay. The last little hair product I used up is from Bioluminesce. I think that's how you say it. That's how I've always said it in my head, at least. but it's the Blow Dry Lotion. This is such a good, like, I used it as like a leave-in conditioner heat primer for my hair. It says it's a long wear heat primer. Really like Bioluminesce products, and I love how they smell. So nostalgic to me because I used to use it in high school, and their products are still really, really good, and I really enjoyed this, and I would definitely, if it like went on sale at Ulta, I would purchase a full size of this. On to body products. So I used up 4 body lotions in the past 2 months. Mainly because I live in Wisconsin and we are in the dry months, and my skin just like drinks it in after a shower, and I also work in a hospital which is extra dry, so I just try to put on lotion. The only one that I didn't completely use up is the Hemp's Peppermint Vanilla Swirl. This is one of their seasonal body lotions. I got this as a full-size gift from Ulta, which is really nice. I was really excited about this because it's a like peppermint vanilla scent. I love Hemp's body lotions, but after I used this for a little bit, I realized I didn't really love the scent. It was too pepperminty for me. The texture of this is definitely thicker than the OG Hemp's lotion that I really love, and I felt like it just kind of sat on top of my skin. It didn't leave moisture behind. It just wasn't quite as moisturizing, and it's really, really thick, so whatever's in the bottom, this can't get to, and even like leaving it upside down, I couldn't get it out. So this definitely isn't my favorite from Hemp's. I didn't hate it, but yeah, I like their original like fruity scents and formula better. I also used up the Josie Maron Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. This is the original unscented. This is like an old limited edition version that says I'm a blank, I'm a voter. I think this is from the last presidential election, maybe. They sent this to me. I can't believe how long it took me to try this body butter. It is so good. I'm not even like an unscented body butter type of person. I really like a scent and an experience, but the texture of this was just experience enough. It's so like creamy and thick, but it like sinks into the skin really easily, and it lasts. The hydration lasts. Something really special about this, I want to try some of the scented versions. Right now I'm using their new like eczema prone skin really heavy body butter, which I'm really liking, and then I also have the retinol body butter to use, so I'm excited to try that one as well. But I will absolutely be trying other versions and scents of this. It's just really, really good. I lied, I miscounted. I only used up 3 body lotion products, and this one technically isn't necessarily body lotion body butter, but that's how I use this up. It's the Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration from First Aid Beauty. They sent this to me last year, and I really enjoy it. I like how multi-purpose it is, and I started off by using it on my face, but I find on my face it's a little bit oily in texture, and I don't love it for my face as much as I do like a traditional, some of my other moisturizers that are just for the face I enjoy more. So I ended up trying this on my body just to see how I liked it, and this is amazing as a body cream. It's really simple. It's thick though, and it the moisture, like if I didn't shower for 2 days, my skin would still feel like I just put lotion on, but it's not like sticky or too thick or too hard to rub in. I have some other of these that I will definitely use on my body from now on, because it's just so good for that. I used up a ton of skincare this round, not just minis but full sizes as well. I think a lot of things were just running low when I started, and I'm happy. So exciting when I finish a product and then I can shop down in my beauty room for something else. I'm someone who doesn't like to have like more than 1 or 2 products open in a category at any specific time, because when you open skincare then it's bound to expire faster. So yeah, that's always exciting when I can pick some new formulas to try. But first I used up the Ketel Matcha and Chia Essence Lotion. This is just like a soothing essence that is for hydrating the skin. I've always used an essence like at night, but I recently learned a trick from my friend. She's at Dev's Day on Instagram. She is an esthetician and has a lot of really good tips. She put up a video where she mentioned if your skin's really dry, to layer on an essence, like I think she said 5 layers, especially for hydration in the winter, which I've been doing lately, and it's definitely been helping my skin not absorb all my other moisturizer and serums right away. It leaves some more moisture, so my skin doesn't soak everything in like immediately and my skin's dry by the morning. This has helped my skin feel moisturized for longer and my skincare to go farther. But anyways, I think that's why I used this up finally, because I used a lot more essence the past month or two. And I like this one. It's not my favorite. I definitely enjoy the Peach and Lily essence a little bit more. This just has kind of a funky, almost chemically scent, even though I think that's the natural scent of the product. I just don't love the scent of this. The texture's fine. But yeah, I have the Peach and Lily one on standby, and then I'm also using the Fresh Beauty Rose essence right now, which I really enjoy as well. Also used up the Indie Lee gel cleanser. This is the brightening cleanser. I enjoy this. I like the glass packaging. It's a really nice gentle gel cleanser. Gel cleansers are my favorite because they aren't stripping, but they're effective. More than like a foaming cleanser on me can be really drying. I enjoy this. I would get it again if it was like 50% off. But if you watched my dupes video, you know that the Good Molecules gel cleanser that they make is very similar to this. It also comes in glass packaging and it's a fraction of the price. So if you like this, I recommend trying that, and definitely check out that video if you like dupes. I used up another Josie Maron product. It's the Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. This is their original moisturizer, I believe. I like this. I used it all up. It was a nice nighttime winter moisturizer, which is what I used it for. I don't know if it like blew me out of the water. It's just basic. It's effective. My skin liked it. I don't know if it's like the most unique thing I've ever used, but I really did like it, and I would get it again. They sent this one to me, but if I found it on sale, I would get it. But I just have so much skincare to go through, and I get skincare sent to me more than anything else. So I find that I don't buy a lot of skincare unless there's something specific I need, because I don't want to be wasteful and I try to go through the products I have. Also used up another gel cleanser, the Salicylic Acid Cleanser from the Inkey List. A great, basic, gentle gel cleanser. My skin really likes salicylic acid. I am prone to breakouts and clogged pores, especially with masks and all that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. It lasted a really long time, and I think I have another one of these that I will be excited to use because I really liked it. They did send this to me. I also used up this vitamin C serum from Dermalogica. It's technically called the Bioluminesce Serum. I really like this. I like the texture. It's nice and hydrating on the skin. It wasn't oily or greasy. It layered well with all my other skincare. There's a slight, maybe citrusy scent, some sort of very light scent that I didn't mind. This was sent to me by them. Dermalogica is very pricey, so maybe if it was on sale. Vitamin C I use for the antioxidant properties and for the benefits to my skin, but I don't really know if I ever see brightening with vitamin C serums, but I use it for the long-term effects, and I really liked the texture of this. It didn't break me out, and yeah, it's nice and hydrating. I also used up a face oil. This is from Pi. This is the Rosehip Bioregenerate Oil. This is a rosehip seed oil, which is my favorite type of oil to use on my face. This is thick and hydrating, but it's not greasy. It sinks into the skin really nicely. It's a very luxurious texture. I really enjoyed this. It's perfect for winter time. This is like a hyped up oil, and for good reason. It was sent to me, but if you want something more affordable, the Good Molecules rosehip seed oil is really good. The ordinary one is really good, but I really enjoyed this. It's really good and maybe worth the price if it were on sale. I'm just cheap and I only buy things when they're on sale, really, but yeah, this is really nice. I've never really talked about this, but I used up a different gel. This is a retinoid, I believe. I'm trying to do more research on retinoids for anti-aging and acne. I got this almost lasted me a year. I think I got this January last year. I used it maybe 2-3 times a week at night, and alternated this with like a chemical exfoliant serum, and I think my skin liked it, but I don't know if I noticed any major differences. I'm currently using the Inkey List retinol, and I have been noticing more breakouts lately, like not necessarily breakouts, but like clogged pores that I didn't used to have. So I'm curious if I got another one of these, if that's what helped. I'm just learning what my skin likes in the retinol department, and this is nice and gentle, and I think it's a good place to start if you're acne prone and want something that also will help with anti-aging. But yeah, I think I might repurchase it and just see if I notice a difference if I add it back into my routine, because I am noticing some more like clogged pores here, and I want to know if that if it will help with that, because I think this did really work while I used it. Over the past few months, I've really gotten into pimple patches, and I went through 2 separate types. The first is the Panoxyl Overnight Spot Patches. Really impressed by these. I got them at like Walgreens. They come with 40 in a pack. This lasted me a long time, and I was really impressed with like how, if I had an open breakout that I had picked at, how it would help it heal and dry out a lot faster. Or you can put this on something you can feel coming on and it will help bring it to the surface. Same thing with the Mighty Patch. These came with 6 original and 6 invisible. These were super similar as well to the Panoxyl, but the Panoxyl you get a lot more for your money. This was more expensive, so I think I would repurchase the Panoxyl ones first because they're just as effective and a lot cheaper, and you got a lot more patches. A couple mini skincare items. The first is the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. This is just a little mini that I traveled with. I wasn't super impressed by this. I feel like you had to use a ton to get to lather it all on your face, but it still was a little bit drying. And yeah, I don't really get the hype around this. Then I also used 2 like lighter day creams that I brought on trips with me. The first is the Youth to the People Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. This was just okay for me. For someone with dry skin, I think it's just a little bit on the light side. Even when we were in Hawaii, I felt like my skin was just kind of drinking it in and needed a little bit more moisturizer than this. I liked it, but I think this is more geared towards oily people. I will keep, though, the little glass jar is super nice, and I will put other moisturizers in there. And the next is the Belief True Cream Aqua Balm. So this is their gel moisturizer, and I will say for like a gel water cream, this is pretty hydrating compared to some others I tried. I liked it, but I don't like it as much as their True Cream, like the moisturizing balm, the one that's an actual cream. That formula is one of my favorite moisturizers I've ever tried. It's so moisturizing, and with dry skin I think I like that one a little bit more, but I did really like this for like a water cream. Lastly, we have a few little makeup items. I don't know if this is really makeup, it's more like a chapstick. This is the Milani Fruit Fetish Mango Coconut Lip Balm. I love this. This is actually like a product that I wanted to use up this year, so I'm happy I did because I have a lot of lip balms to work through, so I'm just trying to finish some of them up. I really like this. It's really thick and juicy, and I love the mango coconut scent. I think this is a really underrated drugstore lip balm. It's nice and shiny, but also hydrating. I brought this to work with me. I like the packaging because it's like hygienic for work, and yeah, I really like this. I also used up a mini Benefit Roller Lash eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner. This was a mini, and I had it in my travel bag for a really long time, and it never ran out. Like it just felt like it never ended. It's nice and pigmented, nice and dark. I definitely want to try this in brown because I've been into brown liquid liner and I've heard the brown one is good, so I want to try that. But I was really impressed by this, and I definitely will be watching for this to go on sale. And then lastly, I used up 3 mascaras. The first is the full size of the Ciate Wonder Wand mascara. This they sent to me, and I liked this for a while. It has a natural bristle wand, if you can see that. It's definitely a drier, more volumizing formula, similar to like Better Than Sex, L'Oreal Lash Paradise, that kind of formula. So as it dried out, it just got really flaky on me. It's definitely not the longest lasting mascara, but I did like the finish it gave. It's really nice and fluffy and volumizing, which is what I like in a mascara. But yeah, towards the end it just got a little bit raccoony on me, and for that reason I don't know if I'll get it again. But it wasn't terrible. I really did like this mascara, but yeah, just be aware it does flake. Next, I have a mini of the Lancome Doll mascara. This has a really interesting wand. It's like a curve shape with some, I don't know, bristly spikes. This is a really good mascara if you like a lengthened, defined lash, I would say. It's not going to give you the most volume out of any mascara I've ever tried, but if you really want to define your lashes and have that like mature kind of length and you can see each lash, it's good for that. But I don't know if it's like my favorite. I look for volume and fluff, and this just doesn't really give you that. I liked it, but it's not my favorite. And then I used up my Holy Grail, well, it has become one of my Holy Grail mascaras, the Rare Beauty mascara. I got the mini when this came out, and I've been so impressed by it. I raved about it. I used it over and over again. It has this really beautiful wand that's the natural bristles. It really captures every lash, and I don't have that amazing of lashes, but it builds on itself beautifully. It gives you really good volume. It lasts throughout the day. It does not flake. It wears like almost like a waterproof mascara, but it's not, and it's a lot easier to take off. I have another mini of this, but eventually I will absolutely be repurchasing because I have been really impressed by this. I've also been trying a mini of the Bite Beauty mascara, which is another one that people rave about with like kind of a similar one, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this still beats it for me. It's so good. I just love it so much. So that's it for all the products I went through over the past few months. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I went through a lot of products this time around. A lot of things I like, a lot of things I'll be repurchasing, and some that I won't. But if you enjoy Empties videos, make sure to give this a like. I have Empties videos I do every 2 months, so you can definitely watch back and see what other products I've used up in the past. But as always, make sure to subscribe before you leave. Hit that little post notification bell, and we will see you in my next video. Bye.